couldn't reel it in.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Terrapins are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that.
Caught, and he's got room. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. As we get a look at the numbers so far, they are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? He got it. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job. Understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the...
And he's in! Touchdown, Maryland!
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal, you got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Might as well stick with him. Maybe a crease. Spins away. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
Plucks it out of the air. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to power their way ahead. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Not sexy at all, right? Just hand the ball to the running back. Could I pull it? Yeah, but I want to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding the situation of the game, going and getting the 1st down and getting a fresh set of downs.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking for room. It's Cook. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Under fire. A little release to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quickly out to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. A huge play there, and they find. Set him out of bounds at the 37.
Man, how nice is it to have such a weapon at tight end? A guy that can catch the football and make people miss, but right here, break tackles, extend the play, make bigger chunks than what's really there. That's what can really make this offense dangerous.
The run inside. It's Williams. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Timeout, West Virginia.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. The Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28, and a pretty good job by the coverage unit. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Defense in press coverage. Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Today, it's not been easy throwing the ball, and you got to give this defense credit because on the back end, they have been there. They have been in the hip pocket of these receivers, making completions very, very difficult to come by. That time, two guys go up for it, and the defense wins again.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. On the delay, it's Smith. Could be an alley. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Washington. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Terrapins! That one will give them the lead. The AT unit on the field.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hamilton.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Cook. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This quarterback part of their running game. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Making side adjustments here. Hawkins. Caught in the backfield, it's Epps. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Gonna try to get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the move. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip and tuck affair. So we open the final period with a third down play. Just going to keep it after the snap. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big third down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Cook. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He wants to change this route. The give on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running the red zone, it's Cook. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Throwing, Hawkins. Moving away from pressure. Into the end zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Jukes his way for more. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And man, what a big spot, a big field goal, and he just misses the opportunity to tie this football game. That was needed, 4th quarter. That was a big-time kick. That one might come back to bite him.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the draw, it's Howard. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver. They get the completion.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give is to Williams. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Hard run. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with the terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And the Aggies come up to the line in a hurry-up.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, trying to do all the things to put pressure on the defense.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, what a grab! He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Aggies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's caught! Touchdown, Aggies!
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. Tight end goes in motion. On the ground, it's Jackson. Well, they test the middle there, but get...
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to scramble now.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lane. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He lets it rip, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
This was one of the things that was really concerning for this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Touchdown, Ohio State. He runs it into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Dropping back. It's Reed. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Oh, he's got open space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Texas A&M. Way too much speed on that play. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff in a single back formation. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
He keeps it on a design run. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. It spins away from defenders. Going to be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Boy, you talk about an aggressive decision by this coaching staff. To go for it on 4th down in this field position at this point in the game, didn't have to, but they feel like they can pick it up, and they were able to do that. Rewarded with that bold decision. Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Bradford touchdown!
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go and make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Press coverage now from these DBs. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
To throw, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. Catch made with a tight end on a corner route. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Ending off on the draw play. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. He's got space. Breaks it. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Shows the power and the speed. Breaks the tackle and then takes it all the way to the end zone. What a running back this guy is.
Chris, just outstanding balance through contact. That's what makes him so difficult to bring down, in particular in space, which is why this defense knew that this was one of the more critical parts of this game. Tackling in space, and they have not been able to do it very well.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And it gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get it. Great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is incomplete.
Solid pass rush here, and as the quarterback has to lead the pocket out to his left, remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play. That is way too difficult of a throw. I'd rather...
Look out, he's got space ahead. They stop him, but it's a first down. first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason. And it can get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Bootleg looking to throw. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Quarterback on the move trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
But tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
He's got it near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Aggies. The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. At the end of 3, the score is tied. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. The setup at 3rd and 4. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're
Got him breaking ankles out there. Breaking tackles and going. Breaking into the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. The Buckeyes with an answer. Shows the power and the speed. Breaks the tackle and then takes it all the way to the end zone. What a running back this guy is.
Chris, just outstanding balance through contact. That's what makes him so difficult to bring down, in particular in space, which is why this defense knew that this was one of the more critical parts of this game, tackling in space, and they have not been able to do it very well.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Dropping back. It's Reed. Coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense... with the football.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out, first down for their offense.
Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
They're in a really good position here offensively. A field goal makes it a two-possession game. Now it's about taking as much time off of this clock as you possibly can. Love running the football in this next play. I don't even think that they need to score. If it's open, go down, kick the field goal, take the two possessions, and drain the clock as much as you can.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. They've got one more timeout to use now. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Reed. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Holy cow, Chris, this feels like a 14-point swing like you called it. It's in the end zone, and he takes